Welcome back to module 8 of the unit index numbers, and we will be talking about deflating of index numbers in this module. Now, what is deflating of index numbers? Deflating is a means of adjusting a value that is being inflated. Let's say, for example, suppose I have a person A who earns rupees 20,000 in say 2019, and then in 2020 his income increases to say 25,000. Now, while we say that his income is increased from 20,000 to 25,000 from 2019 to 2020, we cannot really say his actual income is rupees 25,000, because from 2019 to 2020 even the prices have changed, the inflation, prices have increased. So if I have to really find out what is the true income of this person in 2020, I have to also take into consideration half the prices that have changed from 2019 to 2020. So what we do is we try to adjust this income in finding what is the real income by taking into consideration the variation in the prices or any other means like inflation and so on. That is exactly what we say is deflating. So deflating is a means of adjusting or correcting a value that is inflated. Deflating of price index numbers involves adjusting them with respect to the changes in prices, and this is this is usually used in finding real income after adjusting the income in accordance with the changes in the prices or inflation. So to take into consideration the variation in the prices, we use this formula in finding the real wages. Real wages is given by what is the nominal wages, the wages, the income, and we divide it by the price index and multiply it by 100. Okay, this is a simple formula. The real income is also referred to as deflated income, and purchasing power of a currency is found out by finding the reciprocal of the index number for that particular year. Okay, so this is something that we'll be talking about in the future slides. So let's say I have an example here. So the table here gives the average wages of workers in 1000 rupees along with the consumer price index. We want to find out the actual wages of these workers. So I have from 2010 to 2017 the wages of these workers, okay, in some company, and these are the consumer price indices for each of this year from 2010 to 2017. We want to adjust these wages in accordance to the variation in these prices, so that I know what is actually the real income in those particular years. So we follow that formula. So to find out the real wage, so for 2010, if I have to find out the real wage, I have to just divide this nominal wage or this average wage 190 by the corresponding consumer price index 100 and then multiply it by 100. Okay, this will remain as 119. For 2011, if I have to find out the real wage, then I have to divide this 133, the wage in that year, by the price index 107.6 and then multiply it by 100. This will come to 123.61. For 2012, it will be 144, the income, divided by the price index 106.6 multiplied by 100, that will come to 135.08. Okay, so what this means is, even though it looks like the worker had earned 144,000 rupees 14,400 in 2012, the real income by taking into consideration the consumer price index is only 135,000 rupees. Okay, so by taking into consideration the price indices, this is how we adjust the income. So for 2013, it is 157 divided by 107.6 multiplied by 100, that will come to 145.91. For 2014, it is 175 divided by 116.2 multiplied by 100, that will come to 150.60. So even though the wage looks like 175, the actual income is only 150.60. For 2015 it is 184 divided by 118.9 multiplied by 100, that will come to 154.75. For 2016 it will be 189 divided by 119.8 multiplied by 100, that will come to 157.76. and for 2017 it will be 194 divided by 120.2 multiplied by 100, that will come to 161.39. So this is exactly how we find out the real wages when the nominal wages and the price indices are given for that particular period. Now let us say we want to find out the purchasing power of the current currency, that is rupee here, for some year as compared to some base year. Like what is the purchasing power of rupee for 2017, okay, as compared to 2010. Okay, so to do this, what we do is, if I have to find out the purchasing power of rupee in 2017 with respect to 2010, we have to just divide the indices, the price index for 2010, that is 100 here, divide by the price index for 2017, that is 120.2. Okay, I am comparing 2017 with respect to 2010 as compared to 2010. So what we do is we have to just divide the price index of 2010 by 2017, that is 20.2, and this comes to 0.83. Now what this means is, in comparison of 2010 and 2017, whatever is to cost me 0.83 rupees 0.83, which is 83 paise in 2010, the same thing is costing me rupees 1 in 2017. Okay, in other words, this means that the purchasing power of rupee has decreased by 0.17. okay, if we compare this with 100%, or say rupees 1, now the current purchasing power is 0.83, so it has decreased by 0.17 or 17 paise. So we can say that the purchasing power of rupee has decreased by rupees 0.17 in 2007 as compared to 2010. In other words, any commodity that was costing rupees 1 in 2017 or is costing rupees 1 in 2017 used to cost us rupees 0.83 paise in 2010. So in a way you can say that the cost has increased by 70 paise in 2017 as compared to 2010.